And I kind of like that idea. But the problem is, and the reality is, that Freddy's got the biggest dick in town. Freddy's the most successful franchise of any of them. And they can't do anything other than kill Freddy. You know, they couldn't kill Freddy, and I don't think Sam wanted to kill Ash, so it never happened. That's sort of what I heard. Trickle down theory.
I think Bruce Campbell said as much too, that he would never even consider doing it unless Ash won. So.
But I love that. I'm on a record, Robert Englund. I love the idea of Ash winning.
You already asked a question.
But Freddy was the golden goose, the golden egg.
First of all, I just want to say, love your book. You have some awesome stories.
Aren't you supposed to be here for the Doug Bradley seminar? I'm sorry.
Just curious, what's your favorite Freddy film?
Freddy? My favorite Freddy? 7. Yeah. Kill! Oh, Kill! Oh, it's the kid with the hearing aid in part 6. It's so politically incorrect. You can hear a pin drop! I'll turn you up. You'll hear. No, you can hear the bikini Adam Landra.
Speaking of bikinis, you were in this great zombie stripper movie that.
Which is kind of Shaun of the Dead, which is terrific too. With my old pal Sarah Douglas from V. She was the original Superman, you know, with Terrence Stamp. But yeah, so those are coming out. Zombie strippers. Actually, I did that because I love Jay Lee and the script was great. But I think Sony decided that we had a whole bunch of great dumb blonde jokes, the equivalent of dumb blonde jokes in that movie, and then the dumb blondes became zombies. And then the dumb blondes would kind of like kill you. But the dumb blondes were always trying to improve themselves mentally. You know, they were reading Nietzsche, you know. Yeah, they were reading self-help books. Well, they cut all that stuff out, which I loved. You know, naked zombies sitting around reading, you know, how to get married and how to treat your man. Oprah Winfrey book club shit, you know. I love it. They cut all those jokes out, so. And I think it's that thing again where you don't have to talk down to the audience. Yeah, you gotta give them a little TNA and you gotta give them, your gore quotient. But you can give them smart jokes and stuff. I remember years ago, my first horror movie with Tobe Hooper, working across the street from the old Paramount lot, and I walked on a soundstage, and it was this gothic Victorian Southern roadhouse with tumbleweeds and a '67 Eldorado and Marilyn Burns and Audrey Hepburn's husband Mel Ferrer and Stuart Whitman and Carolyn Jones and one of my favorite actors, William Finley from The Fury and from Brian De Palma's Sisters, great actor, Phantom of the Paradise. And I walked on this set and we're making this great little dark movie. Neville Brand, oh my God, we're making this terrific film for no money, and the producers were worried that Tobe Hooper wasn't going to give them enough blood and sex. Tobe Hooper, the man who created the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and this is that kind of thing that you're fighting all the time, and they would like sacrifice character development or sacrifice a great scene because they needed more TNA. Don't worry, Tobe's going to give you that. He understands the balance, death, sex, rock and roll. He understands the Holy Trinity.
Oh, we have time for a couple more. Let's go. Come on over here. Let's go here.
My favorite role of yours is the good alien V, when you played that. And where did you get the inspiration for that? Because that's unlike most of the acting jobs you do.
Well, actually, to be honest with you, we're talking about Willie on V now. But actually, I've done tons of that kind of work. I played nice guys and sidekicks in the theater and in movies for a long time and on TV. But my inspiration was from Ken Johnson. At the interview for V, I was, asking him stuff, and he said, let me give you my interpretation here. In a perfect world, Willie, young Gene Wilder. So that's what I used. I tried to channel Gene Wilder. Now, I'll tell you guys a little digressive story here. I have older friends, actors from the East Coast, who saw One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with Kirk Douglas off-Broadway in New York. And Billy Bibbit played the part that was played in the movie by Brad Dourif. How much do we love Brad Dourif? On stage off-Broadway, it was played by Gene Wilder. And people that saw that performance said he turned a corner in common drama. He turned a corner. People saw things they'd never seen before. And if you watch Bonnie and Clyde, if you've seen it a million times, you don't want to watch the whole movie, pump it on right after the first robbery where they kidnap the bank teller, Gene Wilder. He's in the back seat with Gene Wilder, Estelle Winwood. That's about 3 Oscars right there. Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway. That's another couple of Oscars, right? You don't watch anything but Gene Wilder. He steals the scene. He complains when they go out for food. He complains that he didn't get the right sauce on his hamburger. Gene Wilder, don't act with Gene Wilder. He's too good. The rule should be don't act with children, babies, children, dogs, or Gene Wilder.
All right, we're good? Okay, I think we're good. Robert, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good show, good show. Erica, you don't have to follow about the